Vague refers to something that is unclear or imprecise in its meaning or intention. Inconsistent, on the other hand, refers to something that does not remain the same or is not uniform in its behavior or quality.
All right, all of us are here. Lou looks frozen though.
Lou's
frozen.
He took the film off and everything went downhill.
That's what I get. You know what? I didn't leave well enough alone. Oh man,
Right?
You know what? It was fine. It was fine.
You're good.
Yeah. Okay, we should be good.
There we go.
What
There
up,
we go.
guys?
We caught up.
What up, everybody? How'd you enjoy opening night of NFL?
I don't know. I had to just watch it on freaking updates for stupid, like live casting or something. Whatever that shit's called. Play by play.
The Gamecast on ESPN.
Yeah.
Opening night. You can't
Even then,
TVs that you're joined to.
The shitty browser just wouldn't update, so I had to keep hitting reload.
Oh,
so I had to reload. Somebody scored like 3 touchdowns. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Couldn't you just go back?
Now?
Couldn't you just go back to the old house and like, oh, I got to go pack some stuff.
All right.
No, I was at work.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you. Who was it? Was it Lou? Who had people over that they couldn't watch? Oh, you couldn't watch it at work. So
Right, because we had visitors.
You had visitors there.
So you had to look profesh.
Exactly. So we had to turn on Fox News.
I'd have been like, stop faking this, man. This ain't who we are. We have the game on normally, so put that shit on.
Right.
Yeah.
Before they came in, we had Die Hard 3 on.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's even worse, man. Just stop being fake. Man, they acted like Kamala being so fake. Don't do that.
Changing my accent and everything.
I know, that's some bullshit. She straight up changed her accent to try to quote unquote sound black. And then went straight to quote unquote sounding white when she was a different crowd. I was like, damn, girl, just be you. Just be your typical Indian self. I mean, it's fine.
It's going to be a really long 60 days.
Yes, it is. I'll make sure of it.
I will be very happy if things go sideways and I get to light Lou's house on fire. See, I told you this would happen, motherfucker.
No, it'll go sideways, and Kamala would probably win anyway.
We don't have to. We don't have to set Lou's house on fire. Those fucking Somalian pirates or whatever's taking over Colorado will do it for us.
Yeah, Venezuelan. Yeah. I thought they were Venezuelan. Well, either way, they'll handle it.
I don't know.
I'm sure there's a caravan of them.
You know what?
Right
I
now.
don't care. I'm armed. I believe in the 2A, so let them come.
Right? Some motherfucker tried to roll up in my house.
Right? You at you. I was like, go ahead. Hold on. Let me unlock the doors and make it easier so I can line up my shot better. Yeah, but that shit, I was watching some of that. The freaking governor. Oh, nothing is happening here. 2 days. What is that? What does that mean? 5 hours later. And it is like the city's on a stay indoors lockdown. What's it called? Something at home? You relax. What was that COVID term they always called? Shelter at home or shelter in place, whatever it was. I was like, wait, did it 2 days ago? You just said there wasn't a problem down here?
Then why did they all have guns? They found the white part of Aurora.
It's like, I could have got a full ride scholarship down there, and I still wouldn't go to Aurora.
Yeah, you didn't even go to USC.
Exactly.
Because it was a little scary.
They're the USC of Colorado. I mean, look, everybody jokes about it out in Colorado. Everybody knows. Everybody knows there ain't no white people or ain't no white people, ain't no black people anywhere in Colorado except the airport and Aurora. You know, that's just how it is. Well, and Boulder during football season. But then, look, I remember when I first moved out here. I think it was it might have been the 2010 census. And actually, okay, to be fair, it was like the 2000 census. When I moved out here, I looked, and like the black population in Boulder was 968 people. It was freaking hilarious. I mean, there's several thousand. You know, there's like 50,000 people out here, 40,000 people, whatever the number is. But to see a number under 1,000, I was not expecting that. I thought it was funny. It was like, all right, it is what it is, right? Certain places are just, that's a demographic. I'm sure it's worse in some cities in Maine. I mean, Idaho.
For sure.
I mean, it just is what it is. So yep. I mean, I didn't was like, oh my God, this is terrible. No, I was like, oh my God, this is funny. I'm like, and then my second thought was, white women everywhere. I'm gonna love this.
And he hasn't come back since.
Nobody's stayed out here. This is what happens. I keep getting older. They stay the same age. This is great. Love me at College Town.
There are some counties out here in Oregon that don't even have 100 people in them. That's crazy to me.
Total people or black people?
Total people.
Damn.
Like less than 100 people.
How are they even a county at that point? Just be part of somebody else's county.
Well, that's why they're the county, right? Because it's like all unincorporated, so it's all ranchers and whatever. Like
ranchers so they have all
and the
that
post
space.
office guy.
All right,
right. Ranchers and the one guy that works at the post office.
Yeah, I guess I could see that. That's fair. But yeah,
so that's like 3/4 of the state. That's the wild part.
Really? That much?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
I would have guessed that way wrong.
You get out of Portland and Salem, you get out of kind of the major metro area, and the population just goes down to nothing.
That must be where all the Republicans are. All
just praying they go to Idaho. Yeah. And they'll remember then they'll be like whining about the Idahoans, and I won't have to care about it no more. So
and potatoes. So much
Going to
starch.
potato land.
Oh. Man. Anyway, I derailed from my own topic. What the hell? Football, NFL,
kickoff. We're not even 7 minutes in.
In that case, we're right on point. That's about perfect. So, Jack, you didn't get a chance to watch a lot of it. Duke, did you watch it at all?
I mean, I watch it on and off, but I also just downloaded. I'm getting all my Plex movies all dialed back in. And so I downloaded the first G.I. Joe movie. So I watched that. It was way more entertaining than watching football. I don't really have a dog in the fight with either of those teams. So I don't really.
What about your fantasy team?
Whatever. No, nobody was playing tonight.
Okay, you didn't have anybody play. Okay, that's what I'm getting.
Yeah,
I know Jack had KC's defense, I think, tonight.
Let me see. I don't even know.
I think I'm playing against the managerless team, and it's beating me.
That managerless bot team, had a good draft.
Yeah. Yeah, for not. Yeah.
Oh man, SO was all like, "Can I create a new account and take over that team and then drop my own team?" I was like, "Technically, yes."
Yeah, the managerless team.
You're the commissioner.
Had Lamar, so.
Oh damn! There's 25 points right there.
Yeah, 25 points. But
good God.
I'm just doing it to do it. I'm not.
I know. Yeah, I mean, it's a free league. Get all the homies in, get some friends in, have some fun with it.
Yeah,
get some of the people. There's like 5 who've never done it before, so it's cool.
Yeah, I'm in 3 leagues, and one of them's pay, and that one is the one that's all.
Yeah, 3.
Whatever.
3 of my 5, 4 of my 5 are pay leagues. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of my 5 leagues. This the one with you guys. Only one that's not a pay league. And I would still do that 5 leagues without pay. The pay is just obviously the bonus for fun, shits and giggles. But if they're like, hey guys, we're not going to make this a pay league anymore, I'd still play. I just like it. It's just fun.
I'm actually more of the fan of that. It's a pay league, but at the end of the year, like you have like a Super Bowl party or something, and use that money, or championship weekend.
Nah, man, like play for blood. I ain't got time. If you're gonna play for money, then you're playing for money. If that's the case, just okay, everybody, we're gonna throw this money in the pot and have a Super Bowl party at the end of the year. That just say that. Don't tell me, oh, I get first place and I get a ribbon. I mean, this ain't participation trophy days. We ain't playing that. But again, if it's told up front, like if it's like, hey guys, we're playing, the buy-in is $20, but that $20 goes to Super Bowl party at the end of the year, I would still play. I'm like, oh, knowing that, as long as you tell me that ahead of time,
yeah. That's what
I'm cool with that. I just don't try to later on say, hey, how about we turn this into a Super Bowl? It's like, oh, how about we don't?
No, that'd be something for that'd be something for the beginning of the. I mean, they would say it beforehand. Like,
that'd be cool. That honestly, that's not terrible. Or if you do a buy-in and then tell everybody like half of it's going to go to a Super Bowl party and get everybody together at the end of the year, that'd be cool too.
Yeah.
Do you mean I assume you mean the actual Super Bowl and not the fantasy football Super Bowl
at week 17 or whatever?
Yeah. Week 17 game. These 2 guys, the only one still in it. And then these other 2 going for third. Yeah, that'd be. Is that it, Jack? You just have KC's defense?
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry.
It doesn't have any updated
Wrong
points or anything, though.
You should have got 3.
Yeah.
Really? Because you got a turnover, and then 1 point.
I don't even know where you find it.
Go to your team.
Where do you find what?
Your points.
Go to your team. It'll be right next to your team name or your defense. Go to your team. It'll bring up your roster, and then go down to the bottom.
It says 4.
Okay, you got
Jack's 4.
There you go. Is down by 11 points.
It's projection.
He's gonna lose 104 to 98.
That's a close one. All right. I'm gonna have to keep track of y'all's battles this weekend.
Lose against USO.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I was getting the text messages like, does that interception count against Mahomes? Yes. I'm like, man, come on now, it's okay. You're fine. And he came back and got a touchdown later. So okay.
She thinks she'll win.
I know, still
43%.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's too early, man. I've seen 90% lose. Shit happens, and it's just crazy. Somebody goes off.
I was trying to find my email, my report card.
Oh yeah.
It said I'm probably going to come in 9th place in the league.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I hate those report cards. They're so dumb. They don't know shit. Because you just don't know what's going to happen between injuries and somebody stepping up. Man, I like them. I'll read them in the sense of, because I like to see how stupid they are. But actual value of what they have to say, nah.
Well, they don't mean nothing. I think they're pretty generic, so they don't.
They are.
They don't take into account, like, if you're doing a snake draft and you're drafting 10th, yeah, you get 2 picks, but then you got 20 picks left to go. So if you're thinking you want a quarterback, like, there's no way you're getting a top tier quarterback if you don't take 1 with 2 of those picks.
Well, I did see.
You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, but this year I disagree with that because there's so many good quarterbacks out that. I mean, I was in a league and I ended up with like Baker Mayfield and Stafford in a 2 quarterback.
I was just using that as an example. But.
No, yeah, I hear you. I mean, I would argue that if you would have said running backs, I would have been like, yeah, you ain't lying because know the way it is, you only have like 8 bell cow running backs, and the other ones are all in a damn timeshare. I hate timeshare running backs.
Yeah,
it's like, oh, I want this guy, yeah, but he's splitting carries with this guy. I'm like, oh man. I was trying to draft all the dudes who basically own their teams, like Isaiah Pacheco I have in a couple of my teams, Jonathan Taylor in a couple of my teams. I was trying to go, like, who is not really going to share the ball? And that's who I want on my team.
And hopefully doesn't get hurt.
That's the other side of that, right? I try to, and you know what? If I have enough bench spaces, I will get their handcuff. Because if they're going to be the bell cow, then I want the handcuff for them.
But you also want to get that handcuff for at least a couple of weeks to just see how things play out, you know.
Also true, but it's got to be in a league where I have enough bench spaces. Some leagues like, oh, you only have 4 or 5 bench spaces. I'm like, oh shit. I like it because it makes it harder. I hate easy fantasy football. I hate it. For beginners, it's different. I was a beginner at 1.2 in 99 or 2000 whenever I played for the first time. Totally get it, and you need to learn. Like you need to learn not to draft a kicker in round 6. You know, stuff like that.
I was born in the fantasy league. I was raised in it.
I was molded by it.
But yeah, like I said, it'll be a
fight to have Ladini and Tomlinson when he was
hell yeah, you and me, yep. That was my first draft. I drafted him on accident. I didn't know what I was doing, and then he just went off that year. And then everybody was scared of Peyton Manning after his injury, and I took him in the 14th round, and he ended up like the most points ever. It was like, hell yeah, I'm sure I won that year. That I had him and Antonio Brown back when he was not crazy. But,
I had a bunch of gold medals and stuff from Yahoo. But.
Yep. Overall, I thought it was a good game. Still some sloppy football. The Ravens coaches need to teach their players how to line up. They were offsides for illegal formation like 5 times because the tackle or the
allegedly.
Guard.
The fix is in.
It was no alleged. You can look at it and 100%
see it. The fix is in. Your assistant coach is running down calling timeouts.
That's allowed.
No, it's not.
Yes,
they
said
is.
It
wasn't allowed.
No, it's not allowed. It's not allowed the second time. It's a delay a game the second time.
Oh, so every game they're allowed to do it once?
Yeah. That's the rule.
Okay.
Yeah,
that was the 5 minutes I watched. And I was like, okay, I'm out. When they're all like, no, that's not right.
Correct. You're not supposed to do that, but they don't call it a penalty for 5 yards. And same thing like the timeout thing. If you don't have a timeout, if you don't have a timeout and they give it to you, that's 5 yards. If you have the injury twice when you don't have timeouts, that's 5 yards. There's little things that do that. Like but absolutely, Andy Reid is the one who's supposed to make that call for the timeout, not Spagnuolo. So it's like they gave it to him. Okay, great, fine, whatever. Or I don't know. I didn't see this. I didn't see the shot where they showed Andy Reid. Andy Reid could have seen Steve run down to call the timeout, and then he called timeout to the line ref way up at the line of scrimmage. I didn't see it. Don't know. But it's usually not usually the ref has an opportunity to not give you the timeout. If it's not the head coach, he can just not do it. But if he does it, I think the second time is when it's a five-yard delay game. So I mean, again, I didn't see anything that was crazy refereeing the hit to Mahomes on the unnecessary roughness. Well, yeah, that was roughing the quarterback. You can't hit him in the head. It's like he barely touched him. I agree. Still can't do it. Just because it's a tic-tac foul doesn't mean it's not a foul. I wish they would change that. I'm not saying I like that. I'm just saying I'm going to follow what the rule is. And if that's what the rule is, then shut the hell up and move on. If you're lined up too far back, like the Ravens were all those times, throw the penalty. I've been bitching about that for 15 years. I'm glad they finally started doing it this year. Drives me fucking bananas. They have the tackles and they're making that little curve at the line of scrimmage, and the tackles are as far back as the goddamn quarterback. Call it. And I'm glad they did. Hopefully, everybody else. Looking at you, Trent Williams, San Francisco 49ers. I know you live back there with the quarterback. Fuck, dude. Okay, rant over.
Well, we have a lot. I mean, we played one game that they didn't fuck something up, so we have a lot of football left.
Oh yeah, the refs are going to fuck up a lot this year. Let's be real. And the refs will not be in favor of the Chiefs on games when Taylor's not there. They don't want to upset Taylor.
Right, in person.
True. Yeah, that's all the money. She brings a lot of money. So, I mean, Jack's new movie's coming out in 2 months, all about it. So,
nope. I told you. I looked for the synopsis. It's just about Chiefs fans falling in love and trying to be Chiefs fans of the year or some shit. But I think Reed and Brittany Mahomes make cameos in it.
Of course they do.
You'll watch it, and you know you are.
Do I have the Hallmark Channel? I don't know. Where do you stream the Hallmark Channel? Do I get Hallmark Channel Plus? I
think NBC has Hallmark Channel. I think Peacock. I thought Peacock had their movies. I don't remember that.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Honestly, this is the most I've ever actually thought about it.
You don't have to worry about it. They'll show it at work just for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
You'll have visitors, and they'll be like, "Oh,
let's switch to this."
Oh no, I have enough. The girls at work, they're like, "Yay, go Taylor's boyfriend!" So yes, I'm sure I will see it multiple times at work this holiday season.
Real? Like people do that? Go Taylor's
boyfriend? Yes.
I always thought it was just memes and shit.
No.
Well, that's a lot of jersey sales. Yeah, no wonder the NFL doesn't mind. That's a lot of jersey sales.
Mm-hmm.
Especially at $145 a pop. Not for me. I'll buy my shit from China. Fuck that.
$23.
Yep.
I don't care if it's not lined up. I don't need those numbers right up and down.
I don't care. You spelled his name wrong. That's good. That's fine. Y'all knew what it meant. I don't got to explain it to you. Shit.
Yes, this is my Ropensberger jersey.
Right. It does spell out Rapelessburger. That is fine. Y'all knew who we were talking about. Oh man. Jack with his Bo Jackson jersey spelled with an X.
Right.
You know what though? For those prices, I ain't gonna lie. I don't care. I will buy a fake ass knockoff jersey versus paying $125 for the fake, or was it $125 for like the vinyl and like $225 for the the stitched cloth?
Stitch ones, yeah.
Yeah, all that. I'm not. No. There's no way. There's no way. I don't care.
Mm-mm.
I'd rather overpay $72 plus tax and shipping on a Roosevelt shirt before I pay that shit. Because them shirts should not be $72.
When I first got my Golden Knights jerseys, they were on sale, like almost clearance prices on Fanatics. So those were like super cheap. And then I did buy the retro jersey, full price when it came out. They were only like $120 though. So I'm like, sold. It glows in the dark and it's fucking awesome. So
it'd be cool at the game. They do the whole light show and the lights come off and everybody's got their jerseys on.
That season, they showed all the black lights on the crowd so that the Vegas lit up.
Yeah,
and
that'd be
cool. It lights up with like the old Stardust stars. And then the numbers are from the Aladdin, like that font.
The one from China ain't going to be lighting up in the.
No, the one
Exactly.
no, it might be lit up because it's radioactive. Yeah, y'all guys have any plans to see Beetlejuice?
Tomorrow
Gonna go
after
see
school.
Not this Tuesday, next Tuesday.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the game, I probably would have went the 3:00 show or whatever. Going tomorrow, late morning, early afternoon, probably late morning, whatever the first morning show is. Catch that one tomorrow morning.
I've heard good things.
Yeah, me too. Seeing, it was
I'm
like
sure it's going to be fine.
Heard it's a fun movie. Don't think it'll hit $1 billion, but it'll do very well.
No, God no. Yeah,
It'll make its budget back.
Oh, for sure.
and then some. Yeah, for sure.
Well, and also, I mean, it's coming out at a really dead time of year. I mean, there's nothing. My friend and I were hanging out on Tuesday at a happy hour, and we were talking, kind of gauging out movies for the rest of the year, and we were just like, "What the? There is nothing." It gets real dry here soon for movies where you might get one every 2 weeks, but some places it's like 3 weeks between them. You know,
so starting? Well, we got all the horror movies that'll start coming out soon too.
Shit, I got to get my platinum status back. Let me see how far away I am from that.
You can't be that far. There's no way. I'll go under 10.
Let's see.
Under 10, easily.
I need 30 tickets
total.
For 16 visits.
So how does? So does it only count for you, or does it count everybody?
Oh no, it's all the tickets. Oh, by your tickets, and it would count.
Okay, that's not bad. I'll get close.
But that's 30. It doesn't include the 4 for Beetlejuice tomorrow, so 26 more tickets.
Wait, why doesn't it include those?
Because it on the app you can't see it, but it's faded out. So it's dark circle, and then there's faded out circle. Because I haven't redeemed those tickets yet.
Oh,
so it's not going to count.
So it doesn't count until you go.
Exactly.
So you have without Beetlejuice, you need 30. So after you go, it'll be 26.
Right.
Assuming you're all 4 going.
Oh yeah.
Did you show the first one to the littles?
Oh yeah. They've seen it. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. But let's see. We'll probably go see Transformers.
That's next
Transformers
week.
Transformers isn't for a minute.
It's 2 weeks.
So you got. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like 2 weeks.
That's not. That's not a minute. That's 2 weeks away.
And then 3 of us will see the Harley Quinn movie.
The Harley Quinn movie?
Yeah. Harley Quinn and Joker.
Oh. Is it called that? I thought it was called Joker and Harley Quinn.
No, it is.
Harley Quinn movie. Oh, did you hear? What was it? Wait, you sent that? I got a 5?
Yeah, IGN.
5 out of 10. Oh, it's IGN. Never mind. I didn't care.
Yeah, exactly. Which means it's probably awesome.
But that's
Yep, I was going to say never.
That's mind. August 4th, so that's 2 more weeks.
August 4th.
Or sorry, October 4th.
Oh, is it that soon? I thought it was close to November.
That Wild Robot movie looks pretty good. Good for kids. So the 4 of us will probably see that.
That does look good. Slingshot I'm watching Tuesday. I was going to go this Tuesday, and then it got late because I had a draft that didn't end till like 10 minutes before the movie was going to start. I was like, screw it, go next Tuesday. Because I was like, I need to watch Beetlejuice next Tuesday. No, I'm not going to wait to watch Beetlejuice. I want to watch that one soon. So Slingshot will be the following Tuesday.
Venom is the weekend before Halloween, so 2 more weeks.
Venom is in 6 weeks?
20
weeks. Okay, so this week is Beetlejuice. Something comes out next week. What's next week? And the week after is Transformers. So what's next week's movie? I could have swore there was something that I thought it. Oh, it's the one with fucking Drax, I think. The one with
that's
Killer.
That's that's the 13th. So
that one and the other one, the one where McAvoy looks like a creeper in that trailer.
Yeah. Speak No Evil.
Yeah, that. Oh wait, I can't go see frickin' Slingshot on. Well, I guess I can, but on Tuesday, I forgot. So Cinemark does this thing where you get to watch a sneak preview movie on Tuesday. And they don't tell you what the movie is until the movie starts rolling. So I did that. So I'm going to that on Tuesday night. So I guess if I do Slingshot, I'll have to watch it early in the day. I can watch Slingshot here in Boulder first thing in the morning or whatever, and then later in the night head down about 40 minutes away to Belmar to watch this. I was like, you know what? This seems fun. No idea what the movie is. I'm guessing it's one of those 2 that come out on the 13th. No guarantee it's one of those two. It could be a future movie that comes out on the 20th. It could be Transformers I'm watching. I don't know. All I know
think
is
it's an R-rated movie.
It sounded. Oh, you're right. I think it was. It sounded fun though. Whatever that the whole blind concept. I was like, this is kind of cool. I think I'll try this. I've never heard of it.
If Transformers 1 is R-rated, I'm in. Like,
it was 100%. Tarantino's Transformers.
That shit would be badass. If they did a freaking rated R Transformers, that'd be so cool. All the blood everywhere. RC giving blowjobs. It'd be great.
Megatron could be a gun again.
Yep.
Lou would have to go to the movies by himself. Guys, I'm going to go watch this one on my own. I'll be back.
No, he's not. Lou is taking somebody with him to handle some business because I ain't going to handle it myself.
He's bringing his Dune popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
Now I need that Deadpool Wolverine one. It's a little bit bigger.
The one that Jack didn't get at Comic-Con?
Oh, yeah.
So open up those old scabs.
Yeah, just picking at it. Dang.
Right?
Woo,
you have your salt shaker with you? Dang.
Add it to the mix.
It's flavored. It's cheddar flavored salt.
Speaking of that, I heard Heinz was making in like Denmark or some shit ketchup sprinkles. Because I guess they put mayonnaise and shit on their French fries out there like weirdos.
Yeah,
whatever, man.
So they're trying to.
They talk about
that's
that in
fucking
Pulp Fiction.
weird.
Mayonnaise on the fries is the best thing. That's my preferred topping.
Nope.
Dipping sauce. Yep.
It's because you white.
Well, Lou's preferred topping on anything is mayo. That's the thing.
Nah, y'all saw Undercover Brother.
Yeah.
Black people usually don't. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. They do like mayo. Never mind.
Wait. Who are we talking about again?
You're making our point.
Yeah.
But so ketchup sprinkles. So I'm thinking it's like ketchup salt.
Yeah.
That just tastes like ketchup. Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all speaking of weird. Y'all see the Snow White trailer hit 1 million dislikes?
Nope.
It's got a 1.1 billion dislikes to 85,000 likes. It is so terrible. I mean, the movie might be great. Who really knows, right? It's just
no, it doesn't. Those dwarves look fucking ridiculous.
I mean, I'm trying to give benefit of the doubt. The movie, the graphics, yeah, it looks terrible. But the movie itself could be a good story. I doubt it, and they're not going to get my full dollars off of it. I haven't even seen Black Little Mermaid on Disney Plus, and that shit's free. So I don't know if I'll see this Rachel Ziegler's.
You ain't got no job. You might as well watch all the shit that you've been hating on forever.
Well, that's what I've been. Well,
Make
not
sure your
hating
hate's
on.
Validated.
However, I have been watching some shit. I watched Saving Private Ryan after we talked about it last week, and it was an okay movie. I saw it once. I don't need to see it again.
Agreed, because it's like 3.5 hours.
It was
but
pretty
you can
long.
say that about any 3-hour movie.
No, that's not true. I watched Lord of the Rings.
That's true.
Still left. I'm 10 minutes in, and I know he's saved.
Right.
And they saved him. So
it's like,
the journey. It's the journey, not the destination.
And the real battles at the end had nothing to do with really him, because it's like, dude, follow orders. Grab your shit. Let's go. It's not that hard. You're gonna fucking not follow orders. Blow up the bridge. Get your ass back to camp. Movie over. Shit. Again, I didn't mind the movie. It was not bad by any means. It was like, all right, this is pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, I can say I saw it, and yeah, I'm good. I did not see Schindler's List. I don't think that one was on streaming, so I didn't watch. There's some janky ass B movies that were on Netflix that I watched. I couldn't even tell you the name of most of them that I watched. One of them was with Jessica Alba, who's supposed to be some special forces and goes back because her dad dies. And there's corruption going on.
It's Jessica Alba, so.
But that's why I watched it. It was Jessica Alba.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, there's some, like I said, a bunch of B movies. Land of Bad on Netflix. It was all Netflix movies. Land of Bad. I just went through. It's like, you like this. You watch Saving Private Ryan, so you might like this. I'm like, all right. So I just kept hitting like on a bunch of them, and I went back and watched 3 or 4 of them.
Well, if you like Saving Private Ryan, you would like Band of Brothers. That was also very good.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like it's just an extended cut of fucking Saving Private Ryan.
No.
10 episodes. 10 episodes of just the behind the scenes
footage. I've watched Band of Brothers multiple times since it came out.
It's funny. That has popped up, though. It's several times. You might like this. I'm like, okay, but I don't know if I necessarily want to watch a series right now. I want to watch movies. So I'm looking like
one-off movies. Get them done.
There's one that's on my list, Queen's Gambit, and it was like limited series.
Oh, the chess movie?
Yeah.
Well, it's a series. It was good.
But yeah, that
everybody's introduction to Anya.
Yep. And I remember it when it came out way back. I just never watched it. I was like, oh, I forgot. I thought it was a movie. I'm like, oh, let me watch this. And I was like, when I look at the thing, I'm thinking how long it is. I'm like, limited series. Nope. There was something else that it was like 10 parts. Night Shift, I think, is some spy type movie. I'm like, ooh, this looks good. I'm like, 10 episodes. Nope. Stay here, checkbox. I won't delete you, but I don't want to watch it. There's some fantasy movie that's on there. I'll do it with Netflix, and then I'll switch over to Prime or something. Just some of these movies that I haven't seen. Like there's I think it's Prime, but maybe it's Peacock. The motorcycle one with Venom.
Oh yeah, Bike Riders.
Yeah, that one. So whichever one that's on my list. So I'll watch that one the next couple of weeks. I know I won't watch a whole lot in the weekends because now that we're in football season, I got college football from sun up to sundown on Saturday, pro sun up to sundown on Sunday,
and Monday and Thursday.
Well, not
and
some
Fridays.
That's only evening. So we're good there. Not too bad. So we'll see how that plays out.
Well, it's a good thing you don't have a job because
I know, right?
Monday through Friday.
Plenty of time.
Now I do.
That's why you should be watching these limited series now, so you can just power through them in a day.
I thought about that, but I could get more things off my list. My OCD's kicking in, so I go look at my watch list, and there's a bunch of shit on there. And if I do series,
the more checks you can do.
Yeah, I can get rid of a whole bunch of shit and just leave the series and do the series at the end.
I did watch The Bourne Identity last weekend. That movie still holds up.
I was wondering about that because I was like, I like that series. I even liked the one that people didn't like. With your bouncy camera.
Whoa, are you having a seizure?
No, that's your fight scenes.
That's my bouncy camera.
Yeah.
The Bourne.
I was going to say, how'd you manage that, dude?
I was like, wait, Jack, did you install a D-Box in the new house?
He's got a box for his D in the new house. You don't worry about that. Huh. Got a casita for a reason.
Yeah. Mostly so I can be loud when we do the podcast. Because I share a wall with the other one. She's on the other side of this wall. And she gets up in the morning. You are so loud. I'm like, if you go to bed, go to sleep, you wouldn't hear me.
Yeah. Maybe you shouldn't stay up and listen to your dad cussing.
Right?
Get some earplugs. Problem solved.
Right?
Because if they give them to you for free when you get an MRI.
Rub a little whiskey on her gums. She'll go right to sleep.
Right? Oh, no, we give her melatonin.
Just make her a glass. Call it a day. Here you go. Just have the whole thing. We're gonna start prepping your liver. Get those calluses built. Oh man. But yeah, I think that's what do I have going on? I guess that's about it. I don't have any appointments until October, so doctor's appointment. So yeah, be a lot of movie, TV watching, video game playing, eBay. Try to get some extra money on that. So pay for my plane tickets to go watch some football games. Disney. Though
Hells yeah.
I say that, but I've already sold enough on eBay to pay for that, so I just got to actually have to go do it now. It's like, okay, you got like the money, just do it before it's too late. And then honestly, right. I didn't think I would say this so soon because it's only been like 3 weeks. I might actually work sooner than I planned on, just because I'm bored.
At least get one unemployment check, Lou.
I know, right? Well, at this point, I would get 2 at this point because they go backwards. So you still have to, I still have to do the weekly thing. But if it goes through and I get approved, they'll backdate, and I'll get the one for the week of the 18th, 25th, and whatever was Monday, 1st.
Sweet.
So if it gets approved, I'm already in for 3 checks.
Go on the club, make it rain.
So shit, make it rain on my adorables. Fuck and my Roosevelt shirt.
I don't want to say that's the saddest thing I've ever heard, but
no, I was on the Facebook, and the Adorables group came up, and somebody was asking about the Advent calendar, and Lou's like, "Well, this one is Target exclusive. This one's an Amazon and Walmart exclusive." I'm like, "This motherfucker's been into Adorables for 3 weeks, and he's an expert."
Yeah. This motherfucker on Friday at Comic-Con's like, "What are you guys buying?" I mean, I guess it looks okay. And then Saturday, like, Adorables are fucking drooling out his mouth. Like, oh God, I gotta get them all. Just get them all, please.
Oh, not all. Just all the Star Wars one minus that expensive ass Vader. I got the rest of them. I'm good for. I got the rest.
I know somebody that has 2 of them.
Right? Yeah. Is it still?
I'm
Is
sure
it still 1,400?
They haven't. One hasn't sold for a while. They keep dropping the prices, so it might still be worth 1,500.
Amanda's.
But ain't nobody got the money for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas time. Just hang on to it till Christmas time.
Mm-hmm.
Then drop it then.
Let me see. Where's my watch list at?
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, I just watch all of them just to see.
See what they go for.
Let's see. There's one for $13.95. 12. Amanda's is still at 11. There's a set of the 4 for $3.50.
That's 4 is a 24, and you have 2, so that's 6. So at least 18 out there in the wild. Damn.
And a couple have sold previously on eBay.
Yeah,
I guess I
Chris
can
is
delete all
probably
these
your best call there.
lava vaders.
Oh, so get yours for 90, and next day it's down to 60.
Ugh, right? Whatever.
I was gonna say, at the end of the day, you still win.
Yeah.
I'm still
Well,
waiting for
speaking of,
part 2, Galaxy Peak 2. I thought that was supposed to be out September 1, but nothing.
well, you saw that
Hyper
one girl
Peak.
posted the pouches.
Is that the Hyper Peak pouch?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the one that I was trying to find at Comic-Con.
Yep.
One girl had them.
Yep.
So I mean, they're showing up somewhere.
Well, her post said she gets them a month or 2 early because she owns a store.
Right.
So that could be a November drop or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I told you, though, once Hyper Peak 2 comes out, y'all, in Dorables World and Star Wars, I will buy the case. I will be the person who opens all the codes and share it all because I'm gonna need several anyway. I'll need my own set.
Right.
And it's usually 1 ultra rare and 2 rares per set. So I'll have extra commons and extra rares. And SO's kit is in the Star Wars too. So it's not like they're going to go to waste. I mean, buying a case will be worth it for me, at least for whatever letter code. And yeah, it's the only thing that I think that's coming out, Star Wars wise, anyway, that I want. There's a bunch of stuff SO wants, but like all the Disney cute shit, Stitch and all that. It's like, all right, that's fine. I'm out there, so if I find it, I'll grab it for you, no problem. But
right. Did you go to Five Below and get the blacklight stitches?
No, not yet. I just haven't been over there. There's one by the Sam's Club in Longmont. So when I'm there to get gas next, which will probably be, honestly, it'll probably be tomorrow. I can restock, get stacks for weekend food and all that, healthy snacks, and then while I'm there, swing by Five Below. That's the closest one to me. So, but yeah, she'll be all over
Duke has to go to Washington for Five Below.
What?
Duke has to go to Washington for Five Below.
There's not a Five Below by you?
Nope.
Good Lord. It's so cheap. Everything's like 5 or below.
Unless you go into the expensive section.
Right. Unless you go to some of the electronics in the back. Then you have to pay 7.
Ooh, hang on.
Uh-oh.
Store.
That's where Lou's going to take his unemployment checks. Like, I'm going to buy the expensive shit at Five Below.
There are no stores within one. There are no stores within 100 miles of me.
Shit.
Dang.
Duke's gonna bring a second luggage to Vegas for Disney just to take back Five Below product. Oh, is that for Disney collectibles? Nah, dog. We're going to Five Below before we go to the airport.
I can get
all that candy and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I can go online and get all the mini tubs. I can get Lou's guy Pennywise.
He played that role pretty well. Again, the issue is just he looks so stupid in The Crow. He looks so damn stupid.
We don't want to see Boy Kills World either, though.
That movie looks stupid. That's different. Yeah, that had nothing to do with Bill, I don't think. Or maybe it did. I don't know. Maybe he's the one who made it look stupid.
It came up for a reason. There's a reason why he's your boy Bill.
No, it did because I kept hating everything he was in. It was like, oh, he's in this. Like, nope.
Yeah, I think it was a couple movies that he was in, and you're like, nope.
Like, nope. Yep. It was like, okay, here's 10 movies.
And he was the
I like
common
all
denominator.
except the 2 that he's in. Yeah, exactly. It's like I'll watch all but the 2 that he's in. Sounds good. But he was a good Pennywise. I'll give him that.
Well, you remember in It when he like rolled his eyes and they went separate directions? That wasn't CG.
What? Okay, that's talent.
My man did that for real.
That hurts my eyes thinking about it. I'm just like, man, doing the cross-eyed thing, no big deal. I've done that before, but to go the opposite direction, man, that just hurts. Making me blink about it. Shit. Like, that's what LASIK feels like. That pain right there.
Speaking of painful, Minecraft, the movie came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it did.
Yesterday.
Just out of the blue. But it's like, oh, here's a Minecraft trailer. I'm like, they're making a Minecraft movie? What the hell? And it's not animated?
And it has Jack Black and a fat Jason Momoa. I was like, Momoa's got a beer belly?
It was Momoa, huh? Yep.
He let himself go after Aquaman did. After they found out he was going to get replaced in the
EU. And yeah, that movie, and like you said earlier, man, Jack Black in another comic book or video game, freaking or
there
game
was
in
a
general.
meme before I got online. It has a picture of Jack Black. He's like, do you like watching video game movies that I'm in flop? You want to see me do it again? So I showed Borderlands and then Minecraft. But he was good as Bowser and Mario, so
That is true.
And he was in the Jumanji
kids still
movies,
love that Peaches song.
Jumanji was good.
based on a board game.
Yeah.
No, based on a video game. In his movie, it was a video game.
But
Yeah, that's true. His movie.
They were modern. I don't believe there's a Jumanji video game.
Yeah, there is.
Oh, I think there is, sir.
Yeah, it came out after the first movie.
Yep.
No, the Robin Williams movie. After that movie, they made a video game of it.
Did they? I don't think I played that one.
Well, that was what? How old were you then? You would have been, what, 10 then?
Yeah. That was peak video gaming time, though.
That kind of was.
But it was also before you were getting 100% on everything.
This is true.
For the record, Jack, I'm sure you figured it out. That is not me playing Little Kitty in the big city. Although
I did not see that.
Oh,
That game
yeah.
was fun, though. I have played it a little bit. It's kind of fun.
I was just going to say, there are 3 slots to play a game, and I almost took slot 2 the other night. I was like, watching little one play this, I kind of want to give it a shot.
Right? You get to be a cat.
You get to just do random shit, knock stuff off, trip humans. Yeah, I was like, maybe I'll take slot 2. We'll see what happens.
One of my gaming chat friends was playing a Japanese anime type game where it's just like punch out style fighting. Like you go like from scene to scene and then you fight. And at some point his cat got kidnapped. So then it became about like seeking vengeance for the cat. And then he gets to the end and it turns out the cat's the bad guy. And
Oh, that's funny.
He was like, "Ah, shit, my cat's the bad guy," and I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I walked into a room and the cat's like, yo, what's up? I'm the bad guy."
Well, it is a cat, so if anybody's gonna be the bad guy, it's gonna be the cat.
That does all check out. That does all verify.
Yeah.
So
wasn't that what that Key and Peele movie was about? That little gangster cat.
Oh
Keanu.
man, I saw it too. Yeah, what the hell?
Keanu.
That movie was silly.
Yeah, Keanu. Yeah.
Silly.
No, Duke's right. It's Keanu.
Yeah, that's right. That was a silly ass movie. I like that one. It was so stupid.
Who is playing Shadow the Hedgehog in the third Sonic movie?
Isn't Jack Black in that one too?
Oh, I saw
Not
that
yet.
trailer. I saw that trailer for the first time yesterday, day before. That looked good.
They're also
Well, it's good
coming out
enough
like
to
a
keep Jim
series,
Carrey
right?
keep coming out of retirement for it.
Yeah,
He's like, I'm not doing any movies. They're like, bro, you want to come back for Sonic? Yes.
Yep. So at the end of the trailer with his dad, is his dad in the game or something? I don't know that.
Not that I've played all the Sonic games, but I've never seen any mention of his dad.
Okay. This one, I was like, I don't know if I'm missing something here or not, but I don't remember a dad ever being.
Can you give your 2-sentence review of Outlaws, Jack?
I'm enjoying it so far. It's Assassin's Creed Star Wars. I don't mind the character you play as, Kay. She's, what do they call it in Star Wars? A scrum rat. She's just trying to get off of, what's that planet the Poe is on?
Oh.
Kajimi?
No.
Oh, no. She wasn't. She was on Kanto. Kanto Bite.
And you fucking ignored it.
Yeah. So
Whatever.
she lives there. So she's trying to get off the planet, stuff goes down. She ends up stealing a ship and starts getting caught up in all this underworld stuff. So right now I am screwing over the Pikes to getting good with Crimson Dawn.
So you can meet
I like the
Kara.
Hells yeah.
Reason.
Right? Them Pike dudes is ugly as fuck. I'd rather hang out with Kira. So, but I don't have any problems with it. The graphics are good. It's a very pretty game.
The sneak mode is bullshit.
It's not as good as sneaking around in Assassin's Creed. So I say it's Star Wars Assassin's Creed, but the sneaking isn't as good. I don't think the tutorial was good enough to teach you all the tricks. Because, like, you can send Nyx to go attack people. So, like, while he's jumping on them and eating their face, you can go up and get them. Or you can distract them so you can sneak around and get them. But to me, the tutorial wasn't good enough to do it effectively, once you're on your own.
How many stars out of 10 so far?
I'd say 7. But I mean, a lot of that's because it's Star Wars. But it's not... Like, you'll see people, oh, that game sucks. It's crap. Okay, you haven't even played it. You're just going off all this other shit that people have told you. But I have no problem with it. Do I like Fallen Order better? 100%. But, I mean, you play as a Jedi in that one, so...
Bought the expansion to Diablo 4, and it gave me a free month of Xbox Game Pass, so I'm going to save that for Indiana Jones.
Hell yeah.
I was even thinking about that game.
But you know what I was thinking, though? I was wondering, so Ubisoft makes this game, right? Outlaws? And then EA does Fallen Order. But could they be in each other's games? Because they're both Star Wars. Or does EA own Cal and
No, it's all
Ubisoft owns K?
I think it's all Star Wars. Like,
yeah, I can't imagine.
Right?
Not current. I wouldn't say current. I would say currently they would be in their own stuff. But once EA loses the license, because they've just done nothing but screw the pooch the entire time they've had the license. But they dropped the ball on after the loot box shit. They never recovered from that.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was a good game and it looked pretty, but I think there was so much stuff hanging over it the whole time that it never was going to recover from that.
Right.
But I think once EA kind of loses the license, those characters are fair to be in any game or media, right?
Like, that's assuming that's even a license issue with the characters. I mean, Lucasfilm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So does EA own that character? Can Ubisoft be like, hey, we got this idea for Cal to be up in Outlaws?
I'm guessing it depends on how, but it depends on how their contracts. I would imagine it's how their contract is.
Oh, for sure.
But Lucasfilm at the end of the day owns all of it. So if they are like, okay, we're going to come out with a animated series starring Cal Kestis, it's not like EA might make some money off of that because they introduced him,
created by, kind of credits.
Yeah, they'll get some residuals from it potentially, but that'll be it.
I doubt it. If I'm Disney, there's no way that I would have written that off and said you get anything.
But again, I'm saying best case. I'm saying best case scenario
for them. Best case for them.
Like what? Again, it depends on how their contract was structured. Because I mean, what was it?
Like I said,
Celebration.
So far, it's good.
At Celebration, when they announced like EA was going to have the own the video game rights forever and ever and ever or whatever, like stupid.
Look at them now.
Yeah,
but it's good and. So eventually I'm going to learn how to play that card game that they be playing.
Sabak?
Yeah. So that's going to be part of the game.
Didn't you learn it in Knights of the Old Republic?
No. Not enough. That was like 100 years ago.
I was going to say, I think that's when I learned it.
And I think it was a simplified version. I think this version is a way more complicated one.
How is it more complicated? The game is the game.
Well, more... complete, I guess.
But the best part is, come spring, we get Hondo DLC, so Game of the Year, probably.
Hondo, yeah. They could do it.
So I think before the end of the year, we get Lando DLC, and then spring we get Hondo DLC.
So does that mean you're going to be able to go to Cloud City?
He would have lost Cloud City by now. Because this is between Empire and Jedi.
Yeah, this is after Empire.
Yeah.
So he just comes up to you and talks to you about the Battle of Tanab. So
Well, there's or maybe I fight in the Battle of Tanab.
there you go.
Well, there's an achievement to beat him at Sabak, so I think he's in the base game too.
Hmm.
But I just haven't had time. Mandatory overtime, moving, so I'm very sad that I have not played as much as I want to.
Skipping out on Disney.
Ugh,
All these important.
ugh. Why go on? Why am I still alive? But that brings me back to our gratitude project. What are you guys grateful
are we
for?
there?
That
Dude, it's
this
been
week?
almost an hour, yeah.
All right. I thought we were going to do Lou's white thing of the week first.
I don't know that Lou
What
had a
are-
white person thing of the week. I mean, I'm not doing a whole hell of a lot the last week.
No, Lou's
That's true.
super black.
You
right-
did
right-
watch
right
Saving
now.
Private Ryan.
I did watch Saving Private
That's
Ryan.
true.
That's pretty white, right?
There's only white people in that movie.
I hated on Kamala most of the week. That's pretty white to do. But she deserved it. She's such a joke. She's a liar too. It's just so embarrassing for her. No, I am not opposed to this fracking thing. You rewind the tape. I'm opposed to fracking. It's like, oh my god, just watching clips of her just change her mind. And look, I'm okay if you change your mind on it, but don't say you didn't say that. Just say I changed my mind and here's why. I think it'll be better for the economy. I think it'll be better for the U.S. if we do go with this or whatever the choice may be. Nothing wrong with that. Just say it and don't say, "Oh no, I didn't." That's not my position. It's like, and where's the damn president of the United States right now? Like we haven't had a president. Like what's he? He's like out of the picture for the last, I don't know, month, 2 months. He ain't doing. Like,
No, he was up the DNC. He came out.
Yeah, and you saw how that turned out. He still looks like a damn mental patient.
He's old as fuck.
That's the problem. Like, why is he still like? Can they just remove him already and just let somebody else run the country?
Yet you're going to vote for somebody who's literally 2 years younger than him and can't form a complete sentence.
The age is not the problem; it's the mental capacity. And Biden doesn't have the mental capacity.
It was when it was Biden, but it's not when it's Trump.
No, it was never an age issue with me. Go back and look. When did I ever say it was an age issue? I said it was a mental.
But you're making it an age issue right now. You said his old as fuck. That's what you just said.
Yeah. So which was referring to what? His age. Oh my god. Would a younger person have a this mental issue?
Maybe. Sure. I feel like I'm talking to one right now.
No. You know damn well what I meant. The dude, because of his age, he has this mental issue. But not all people with his age have that mental issue. He just happens to be one of them. Trump does not have this issue, obviously. Look at the debate between the two of them 2 months ago. That was embarrassing for Biden. What I don't get is why people would still be on Biden's side, knowing how mentally incapacitated this guy is. I just don't like.
But it doesn't matter because he's not running.
Well, now it doesn't.
Why are we talking about it?
Now it doesn't because Jack brought him up.
Because we're obsessed with him.
Because Jack brought him up that he was a DNC. That's why. So it was on topic.
But you brought it up that he doesn't exist anymore.
It'd be nice because I still want a president. If you can't have it, it's like here's another thing for you Kamala lovers out there. A couple of months ago, Bidenomics is great. Biden, everything's going well. What happened last week? I'm going to fix the economy. I'm like, wait. You just said the economy's fine. Bidenomics is great. Everything's so. What is there to fix? If your platform is going to be, I'm going to fix the economy.
So I've seen those commercials too. So when was she saying that Bidenomics was good? Like, are those old clips?
Earlier this year.
Or were they from last week?
Earlier from this year, she said that. And now all of a sudden it's not. See, it's like, I'm going to fix this. I'm like, girl, you've been in office for 3.5 years. You're still in office. What are you doing to make progress now? Nothing.
Okay, Lou, have you ever met a woman that doesn't change her mind every 5 seconds?
Oh my God. Yes. Used to be married to her.
Okay, she is very set in her ways.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so one.
Oh yeah.
1 out of 4 billion.
It only takes one to prove the theory false. But yeah, so people who who want fake ass Kamala. I don't get it. At least Trump is real. Trump, like I said, Trump is a dumbass. I do not like Trump as a person, but whatever's best for this country matters to me, and he's best for this country versus Kamala. It's not hard. Most people, it's like what happened with 2016. A lot of people didn't vote for Trump, right? They voted against Hillary. And then in 2020, a lot of people didn't vote for Biden. They voted against Trump. And this time, it's going to be a lot of both. There'll be a lot of people voting against Kamala and a lot of people voting against Trump. It's like, can somebody tell me if they're for anybody? Like, if you're for Kamala, if you're for Trump, I get you. You want to, protect the country, the border, stay out of all the bullshit that's going off foreign countries, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now why do you want to vote for Kamala? The only answer I've heard so far, she's not Trump. It's like, yeah, but what is her policy? It's like, what is she going to do? We're going to help this, we're going to do that. I'm like, you've had 3.5 years to do it with Biden to help you. You've done nothing. So it's like, all right, we'll see. Maybe it'll change. Like, policies matter to me. If she, as much as I hate the Democrats, the leftist Democrats, let me be very clear, the leftist Democrats, I am still not opposed to voting for a Democrat. That doesn't bother me. If Clinton was running right now, I'd vote for him. I would not vote for Obama, but Clinton was a cool dude. He kept this country okay. The economy was good. All these things, defense of the country, everything was okay. But
sure, we were in a war, weren't we?
Not with him. Not really, anyway. Let's be real. It was the Junior had all the problems. But it's like, okay, Kamala, here's my platform. Oh, that platform sounds good. We're going to defend the borders. Okay, sounds good. We're going to stay the fuck out of problems that aren't ours. Okay, Ukraine. Okay, good. Although that one I get in the bigger picture, you can't have Russia take over Ukraine and all these things. It's like, that's a bigger picture deal. But still, do we need to send $10 billion over there when you've got problems here in our own country? That type of shit. It just drives me crazy. Well, like, again, as soon
when
as
the government gives people money, what do they spend it on? Roosevelts.
Well, yeah. If you
Ukrainians aren't buying Roosevelts.
If you earn that money, sure. I would. You know what? I wouldn't even get. I said spend it here, not give it to people. Like, infrastructure in the United States, use it to protect the borders. It's like, oh, we need to do all these things. Okay, we can give $10 billion to Ukraine, or we can fix fill in the blank problem in whatever part of the country. Now, it's hard to do that in specific states because I'm talking about federal issues, and your state should handle your own state issues, like California. If we could just have an earthquake knock you off the map, that'd be great.
Disneyland will leave, and then we'll be stuck with Swamp Disney. Fuck that.
No, they would build another Disney. It would just be
in Vegas.
In Vegas, yeah, outside of Vegas. So I'll always wonder why they don't have a amusement park outside of Vegas as it is, minus the heat type shit. You can get sprinkler systems for that. I get it. But with all the people,
they had a Wet and Wild.
No. I'm talking about Six Flags. They need a Six Flags Las Vegas. That way, parents drop their kids off. They take the bus to go to the Six Flags. They can do their gambling thing. I don't get why.
Technically, Adventure Dome is Six Flags.
Is it really?
Circus. Yeah, it's owned by Six Flags.
That was a Six Flags property. That's kind of cool. But yeah, some 20 miles away or 20-minute drive away, however you want to word it, outside of Vegas proper, and do something like that.
Next to the new airport.
Wait, there's a new airport?
Yeah, they're putting in a new airport.
No, I did not hear about that.
Yeah, by Prim.
Holy shit. Wait, it's not replacing McCarran, is it? No, it's not McCarran anymore.
No,
God, no.
It's an addition.
And it's Harry Reid Airport, sir.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking racist people get all mad about freaking McCarran.
No, McCarran was racist.
Right. But I know the name, so leave it alone. Who cares? It's like people tearing down Robert E. Lee stuff. It's like, dude, he's an American hero. What are you doing? He went through West Point with no demerits. I mean, he was a loser, but still. And that's okay that he lost, but I mean, dude's doing his job.
He lost for America.
He did lose for America.
And weirdly, he just accepted it and then went on with his life. Huh. Weird.
Right? Dude, weird. Democrats will not do that. I mean, you saw what happened in 2016. You had to have cocoa and coloring books because people couldn't handle Trump winning. And then when 2020 happened, you didn't have any of that crap. What you had was they stole the election. What you didn't have was I can't go to school. That was at least out here in Colorado. That was the dumbest thing I ever seen in 2016. oh my God, Trump won. I can't go to school the next day. It's like, oh my God, are you kidding me? And that's what happens when you give these fucking kids participation trophies and ribbons for every damn thing. They don't know how to lose and just be okay with it. You didn't see riots. You didn't see all this shit blowing up the way the Democrats do. I don't understand it. Why are Democrats so fucking stupid? I don't get it. I don't know. Well, maybe we'll never know.
Participation trophies.
Well, that's a good one, though.
I didn't win this race. I just participated.
Yeah, but you also paid for it.
That's true.
Anyway, what are y'all grateful for?
Anyways, back to the gratitude project.
I have forgotten what I was grateful for.
You're grateful.
Looks like I'm grateful this podcast is almost over.
I'm grateful.
I'm grateful that the podcast is only an hour tonight.
I don't have to hear Lou talk about this shit after November 8th.
Nope. I have a feeling Lou, now that the cat's out of the bag, Lou is never going to shut his goddamn mouth up ever again.
We'll see. We'll see what's happening. We'll see what's happening.
More football.
We'll see what's happening in the country. Yeah, I'll be talking football every week, that's for sure. But
there we go.
See, something stupid, and here's the thing: either side. If Trump's team does something stupid, I'm going to bring that up too. Because, like I said, I am the people who are like, I'm a Trump supporter. I don't know if I can dig on you people. You people are like you actually like Trump as a person. You people have me freaked out. I don't understand how anybody could like Trump as a person. That just makes no sense to me. Never teach their own, right? It's like you like Trump.
Maybe they like grabbing pussies.
Maybe. They really like bowling, so they're up there. You're used to it. So. But yeah, it was like, oh, you're a Trump supporter? I'm like, no, I'm not a Trump supporter. Me and him in the same room. I don't want anything to do with him.
I'll be interested to see what the comments say about that.
About grabbing the pussy?
No, about you saying, you at the end going, well, I'm not a Trump supporter.
Oh yeah. I don't understand. Like
the last hour and 6 minutes would indicate that that's not the case at all.
No, as a person, and keep in mind, be very clear. Who's voting for Trump? Yeah, I support Trump in that sense. But as a person, that dude is I said it back in 2016. That dude's a tool and then some. I don't understand how anybody I like Trump. Like as a person, yeah. I'm like, what is wrong with you? Because I've had that conversation with some people. It's like, you support Trump. I go, yeah. It's like, so you like him and this? I'm like, no. There's a difference. It's kind of like, here's another controversial topic for you. It's like abortion, right? To me, this is real simple. Abortion is murder. However, I'm pro-choice. It's like, just because I think it's murder doesn't mean I'm like taking your choice away. Do your thing, man. If that's for you, if I don't like people using it as birth control on a regular and all that, whatever, but I don't have control over that, so whatever. But I can still consider it murder and still be okay with it in the sense of I can't sit here and say life starts here. I don't know that choice. I don't know that answer, but I do know that I consider it murder, but I also consider if you got an abortion, okay, no big deal. That's fine. You do you. You do what's best for you. That's what's best for you, then no big deal. The whole Roe versus Wade being overturned makes sense. It should have. The way the federal government, if you go, again, letter of the law type stuff. I'm not saying it was the best choice socially speaking, but if you just go and letter of the law, which the Supreme Court is supposed to do, they made the right choice. And now let the states handle it on their own, just like, Trump said. Let the states handle it. It was like, oh, Trump wants to get rid of this and make a federal abort. No, Trump does not want to do that. If any of y'all have heard that, then whoever's spouting it are idiots. So there's little things here and there. But to be fair, though, I am very biased towards state rights. I want the federal government to do less in our world's country type shit, and that's basically it. And let the states do it. So, whatever, teach their own. What are we talking about?
Very good discourse, sir. Gratitude project.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm grateful I live in the United States and I can say all this shit without having to worry about the Chinese government coming to take me away. But that's easy enough. I'm not on TikTok.
Oh, yes, you are.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I forgot.
Exclusively you, actually.
Yeah, right? No, China, TikTok. No, they would minimize my screen in China. I'm black. Y'all saw what they did with John Boyega. So, yeah. Y'all saw the movie poster. No, I'd be a little guy.
I'm thankful that Rose City Comic Con is happening this weekend. I haven't gone to it in many, many years. So it'll be interesting to see.
Excellent.
And Roosevelt's will be there. So there's that. And Wild Bill's Root Beer will be there. But it'll be interesting to see.
Good soda.
It'll be interesting to see what, after going to Comic Con, San Diego Comic
Go to a smaller one.
Yeah, that's actually artist driven instead of
culture
flashy. No, I'm actually looking forward to being able to interact with the artist instead of spend 25 minutes trying to find out where he's at.
You can totally interact at San Diego, just the artists who aren't very popular. That's all.
Even then, though, because they put them right next to people that are very popular. And so you're like,
that's true.
I mean, even when we were walking up and down the aisles, like literally, I looked at no art because I couldn't.
Yeah, you're right. That sucked.
So
I tried. You know how we do our up and down thing? At least try to do once, go through all the aisles. Yeah. I tried that in Artist Alley. I gave up after 2 aisles. I was like, this is ridiculous. Yeah. So yeah, I hear you. That'd be fun though for you. So, especially since you actually appreciate that. You actually know some of the artists. You appreciate the art. You'll actually chat with them for a bit. Watching you do it when SO when we were behind you when we were doing our up and down, and you ended up buying a poster from those people too. But either way, you over there 20 minutes with those people. I was like, that's impressive. Because you actually were into it. So I wasn't, because SO was on one table, Duke was on the other down the way, and I'm kind of watching both, make sure nobody gets lost, and I didn't have any interest in anything on that aisle. But I was sitting there like, that's pretty cool that he could sit there and just chill and talk to this person, and obviously the person totally appreciated it, that you're giving them time. So now,
I appreciate them giving me time, because I've talked to artists. One of the worst interactions I ever had at San Diego Comic-Con was the webcomic strip. Was it PvP Online? Decades ago. And I walked up to I think, Jack, you were with me. I don't remember who was with me, but I think it might have been Jack. We walked up because he was there signing autographs or was there doing whatever, like his interacting. And we walked up and we're like, hey man, love the comic, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, oh, okay, thanks. And then that was it. Like, just completely dismissed us. And I was like, you know what? Fuck you. Like, thanks for the autograph. But like, it wasn't like there was a line or anything. It was like, we just walked up. But then, you remember the Snake Plissken guy, Jack? Tone Rodriguez, I think was his name. Yeah. We walked up to him, and it was in one of the bigger booths. Like, it was like a Dark Horse booth or whatever it was. And we walked up and we talked to him, and he's like sketched like Snake Plissken on both of we both bought a variant or whatever. And he sat there and talked to us for like 25 minutes while he sketched out Snake Plissken. We talked about Escape from New York. We talked about his art style and all that kind. And it was a really cool experience. And it was somebody I'd never even met before, or heard of before. Like, I think literally the only reason we knew about him was because of the Snake Plissken comic. But yeah, so you have it really, either reaffirms that you're making a good choice and that you should follow this person, or it confirms that maybe their ego is too big and they just don't, So,
or maybe they're just a weird, introverted, artsy-fartsy kind of guy, and they're just weird people.
If they're busy and dismiss you, I get that, and that's probably the only one time I'd be like, okay, I get it, they're busy.
But for it to have happened like 20 years ago, and for it to still like have burned itself in my brain as one of the worst interactions I've had at Comic-Con.
Yeah,
because at least you get a couple sentences with people, right?
Yeah, usually.
I still even have a picture from the girl from Spaced, and we weren't even supposed to take pictures.
Like even if it's like autographs, you're like, oh, don't check. Even they'll usually give you a few seconds at a time.
So my cousin posted this picture on Facebook. It's I'll share it later. It's like a comic strip, like a one cell comic, and there's a close up of this chick's mouth talking on the phone. It says, "Tell me your deepest desires." And the dude says, "I want to ... support my family by doing what I love and making a positive impact on the world." I'm like, bro, that's me. So I'm thankful for my job, for what I do, and I'm happy that I like it. You hear people all the time, work, I hate my job, I hate my life, my boss sucks, everything sucks. I actually enjoy going to work. And because my job is important, I get to have a positive impact, at least on the city, where I live. It might not be worldwide. That's what the podcast is for. But at least with my job, I get paid enough.
You're making a lot of assumptions there about the impact that we're having worldwide, Jack.
Well, assumptions made. It's fact.
But I make enough money, I can support my family, and I do make a difference in my community. So I am grateful for my job.
Well, and like, to be clear, like, I think you're underselling what you do, like the effect you have, because where you're at in the world, the spot you're at in the world, something like a third to half of the people that are in the city at any given time are not from there. They're from somewhere else in the world. So by you doing what you're doing, you're allowing those people to come to your town and make it back home wherever they happen to be. So I do think that you're actually that your effect, your impact actually goes broader than what a lot of people would think of, because you're allowing these people to come and have a safe trip, a safe time, and then you're allowing them to go home, like, without, as in whole, right? Like, you're allowing them to come and show up. You're doing everything you can to make sure that they have a good time when they're there, and that they're making home in one piece, that at the end of the trip, everybody makes it home and that they have good memories of, even if something inconvenient happened, like Elmo touching your kid or whatever.
Mr. Worldwide.
There you go. So it's just not to flatter you too much, but I know I've thought about that a few times. And
don't downplay yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, I always downplay myself. I can be very boastful, usually.
Yeah, we know.
But also, I don't know if it's a self-esteem thing, but like writing like a resume or something like that, I cannot talk about myself and be like, yes, I'm fucking awesome. Like person to person, I can do that. But to like put it down on paper and be like, hey, this is me and this is how awesome I am, I cannot do it. That shit comes out in like 2 sentences.
There's a lot of people like that, though. No, I know a lot of people who have that same issue. I clearly have that problem. My mom, too. We can't talk. I don't come to that stuff.
It's horrible, yeah. I'm surprised you even do the podcast.
For real, I keep my opinions to myself. I don't really share them.
Yeah.
I just wish you would open up a little bit more.
Yeah. I think humble and introverted is how I've always thought of you, Luke. Yeah.
INTF,
What about you, Luke?
I am thankful / grateful for football season. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Boom. This is my jam. There's a lot of reasons for it. Football is my number one sport. Love to watch it. I love to get involved with fantasy football. And then that brings in another component, which is the camaraderie, the friendship, the shit talking. Like, because it's going to happen all year. But between us three and the people I know out here in Colorado, everybody is shit talking. And it's all in good fun. Nobody gets, at least in my circle, nobody gets butthurt. Nobody's throwing a remote. Nobody's taking it too freaking seriously. Everybody is really having fun. Will we get tilted sometimes? Yes. That's going to happen because some bullshit happens and it's your team or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's all super fun. And some of the Magic guys out here that I used to play Magic with, we have our own fantasy football league. And I honestly didn't see him a lot after football season. It was like we did a couple of cubes to play Magic here and there, maybe 3 or 4 that I saw him. But I really hadn't seen him in the last 6-7 months. So last week I had a couple of drafts with that group. And it was cool, like Monday, I think, was an in-person draft. And it was cool to have seen those people again, and it's because football is back. So to have that opportunity to bring that full circle and to see these people again and to know I'm going to see more of them for the next 5 months, that's super cool. And I was like, I wasn't thinking about it. I never really thought about it that way, but it was like, the more we got to the draft, the more it was like, wow, I hadn't seen you since February. I haven't seen you since January. Saw you at the cube that we did in April or something like that. But overall, hadn't seen him. So thank you, football, for the fact that you are entertaining to me anyway. I enjoy it. And it helps me with my social circle for people that I haven't seen in a while. So that's my thing.
Hey, we all had different things this week. Good job, guys.
But I'm pretty sure, Lou, your ex-wife bought you a referee flag because you did throw the remote a few times.
It was one time. Yes, that happened, and she did, because that did happen, and I still have that flag.
It was actually and it wasn't even about football. It was actually the second presidential debate in 2016.
No, it was the first one. It was the first. No, let's get it right. It was the first one. When the Democrats were cheating and CNN. Oh wait, never mind. But no, that's not a joke. That is people. That is not hyperbole. I do have. I think I threw the remote down. Is what it was. It wasn't like at the TV because I'm not trying to break my TV, but I threw the remote down and had to get a replacement remote. That is fact. So it wasn't like a few days, a week later, or whatever. The next season, I don't know what it was, but yeah, I opened this package and it's a little soft referee flag, so I can throw that. And I totally did too. Like I hate bad calls. I hate bad sports like that. I hate when shit. It was like, dude, call that. Like today, I'm glad. Like I said, I'm glad the whole illegal formation is now a thing and being enforced. It was like people, oh my god, why is this rule? This is a dumb rule. I'm like, it's been a rule forever, people. It's just finally getting enforced. Calm down. But yeah, but that was a long time ago. But I absolutely did that.
It was.
But I was going to say, but he's not wrong. I absolutely did that. But
right,
only
so
one
for
time.
Show and tell next week. You got to get the flag out for us. Lee.
I know, right? I got to figure out what that flag is. I haven't had to use it in a while because my calmed down watching football. So
and plenty of time to look for it.
But
you're not watching any mini series.
That is true. That is true. However, that right there, that moment, throwing that did help me decide that I was more of a Steelers fan than a Giants fan. Because I've never done that with a Giants game. But a Steelers game, yeah, for sure.
Dude, what's up with your fucking uniforms this weekend, dude? Seriously.
I don't even know what they're wearing. What are they wearing?
Oh my god, dude.
Like, what is it? Is it the Bumblebee outfit? They bring those back?
No, not.
Okay.
I guess kind of. It's the. Let me see if I can find them.
Oh my god, this will be. Well, we can't show the crowd anyway.
I'll share it with you.
Yeah, you can show me later because I'm curious now.
Yeah,
all I know is Russell Wilson has a hurt calf again and may not start, and Justin Fields may start. And oh my god, I hope that happens. I do not want Russell Wilson to start. Please let Justin Fields be our future quarterback.
Okay, so. For next week's gratitude project, we're going to send a text like I sent to you guys. Send it to someone that you haven't talked to in a while, or even someone you have, but you haven't shown them or told them how much you appreciate them, how much impact they've had on your life, you know. So it could be your mom, it could be your dad, just somebody you haven't, like, you know, we take our relationships for granted a lot, right? Mm-hmm. You're just like, well, of course. It's my mom. Of course she loves me. Of course I love her. We don't have to say it. But, and as long as it's not too personal, we can share it and just see like their reaction to it. So just think about it.
Okay.
And then, but by next week, we need to text someone and be like, hey, thank you for always being.
Thank you for being a friend.
Yeah. What about your friends?
I'm not going to lie. I haven't thought of who I'm going to send that to. But the concept, I'm like, I am curious. That's interesting.
Right?
Bye.
Because, I mean, because you don't do that a lot. You just, it's not that you're taking it for granted, but you kind of are.
Yeah. Behind the scenes are, without even realizing. Yeah. So, totally.
Yeah, you're not doing it on purpose.
No, not at all. And usually those people, they're not even going to worry about it, right? It's like, I don't feel like.
Exactly.
If somebody were to send me that, I'd be like, oh, okay. I wasn't even sweating it. And I have a feeling that's how it's going to be. But I am curious about what the response would be. That's because, especially since it's different personality types. Some people, that'll embarrass some people, and they'll just like brush it off, and they'll just like, oh, okay, yeah, no problem. And other people will be just absorb it all, and it's like, oh, I've been waiting for you to say this for.
But like, are you dying? Are you on drugs?
That's the other side, right? It's like, oh, I know you were in the hospital recently. What are you trying to tell me? One of those type of things.
So I read online.
That sounds cool.
I heard from your old job that you were in the hospital.
You're right.
Wait, somebody did pay attention. Holy shit.
I got that text
yesterday. They did miss me.
Dude, I totally got that text yesterday. Oh, man. I was getting an invite to Oktoberfest, which I obviously accepted. But it was like...
Obviously.
It was like, why didn't you tell us? I was like, no, at the end of the day, I'm fine. I don't make a big deal about it. So.
Right.
Guys, we're 2.5 months away from Disney. Crazy, huh?
No, we're 3 months away from Disney. This weekend, actually.
Almost exactly.
3 months. Yeah, it was like 3 months this weekend.
Can I just have 2.5 months, please?
Yes, we're 2.5 months away from finalizing everything for Disney.
Yes, thank you. From finalizing. There we go. That's better.
We already have rooms, so that's done. You guys have to buy tickets.
Yeah.
I already bought. Yeah, we got to buy
tickets. I haven't done mine yet.
I got my flights. I haven't bought my ticket yet.
Yeah, I should probably do that. You know what? Maybe
I don't know if
that'll be
I've done my
my homework assignment. This
I
week.
can't do mine yet. We'll have to renew our passes before then, so that's why I can't do it yet.
That
'Cause I think ours
October?
expires in October.
Yeah,
Yeah,
October, right? Yeah.
yeah.
If anything, I'll do my plane tickets for all 3 events now, and then now as in the next week or 2, and then Disney October, late September. Make sure my rent gets paid first. Only partially
Alright, then.
kidding. It's like I already got that covered. It's like, I'll just pull it from Japan money. It's like, okay, let me make sure
Right.
there's enough there where we're good. So. But yeah, that's all I got.
Cool. All right, gents.
Cool.
Have yourselves a good
All right.
weekend.
Deuces.
Stay cool.
Enough.